Hello, I'm POK, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Now, in the last episode, we actually got through a decent amount. I mean, it was just one chapter like always, but we did manage to also do one of the DLC things, which I did say I probably wasn't going to do them anymore until like the end, but I might as well if I see them. It was kind of fun, especially since I got so much ammo, I could kind of just start blasting. Um, I actually don't really remember what I was doing. Oh, yeah! Okay. Yeah, I remember
The
now.
tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Yeah, the darkness kind of like rushed out trying to stop me. Oh, that wasn't a... I already entered this and saw, the detective.
Shit.
Okay, we gotta go. Oh, I forgot. Why is the quality worse than last time? Like, I specifically remember this not really lagging much, but whatever. Yeah, I remember we already went through here. That's probably why I was so confused we went back to that room. But, yeah, we already went through here, saw, Agent Nightingale.
The
Pretty
dark
sure it was
presence.
Nightingale. I suck with
I had
names,
seen it
but...
before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
No, we actually got to the end of the chapter, and I always wait till after it ends, so I don't know why I didn't, like, plop a save point down there, so I could just restart from there. Not too big of a deal. We just gotta walk a little further. I'm pretty sure I can skip the cutscene, so we won't have to sit through that. Going through the forest towards it. I think that's really cool how it connects
I
everything.
found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Okay, the filter's still on, thankfully.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Yes.
An FBI agent?
So cool.
Who are you?
Okay, but yeah, here.
What is...
I already watched this on the last episode. And I already listened to the song. The music they pick for each episode is really nice, though, so... I don't really like skipping it as much. But for Alice, yeah, it showed, like, the apartment building, so we have to get back there. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow cast, the third eye now off. Open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Just in case Oh, I saw that thing pop up. I was wondering if I clicked on it, it would like log it. Because I think there is something to find them all.
Stepping to the murder.
Wait, what?
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air.
There it
A
is.
meaning, dead eyes, violent emotion staring at something you couldn't see, cloud of wrath, making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Alright. Yeah, I do really like that. The echoes and whatnot. It just gives you a little peek into things. It's very interesting. And a good way to like further along the plot without having to dig through stuff as much. But didn't say this before, but yeah, this is probably gonna be a long episode like the others. So feel free to go grab a drink and a snack. Probably be a lot nicer than... Ooh, another one of the words. Come on. There we go. Aha, word of gun. Provides 5% chance to not consume ammo when firing the revolver. Increases knockback force of Allen's shotgun by 15%. Don't have that. Increase flare gun projectiles area of effect by 25%. Don't have that. But these two would be decent. But I will take this. Like, I find this better than the other two, at least for right now. Radio, I'm guessing this is just... Wait, what? Oh, the echoes, okay. Various artists, Night Springs, television, murder sites. Okay, what's this? Yeah, just get to the apartment. Yeah, I'm always happy to find more secrets. It's not really that
The
secret, but
station
still.
had changed. I was closer now.
I could just go through. Okay. Let me check over here first. Definitely don't want to miss anything. I think I already went that way, so... Yeah, that's deeper in. That's how I got through the first time. Oh. Alright, but I should probably take this light. Oh, there's a TV where we found that, thing. The, Night Springs episode. Nightmare dimension, emotion of darkness. What? Oh. No! No, not again! No! I didn't wait for it to load! Why didn't it load at all? Look at... It just didn't load it at all, and there's no way for me to, like, get back up, so I'm just gonna have to load a save. Thursday. That was like 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, so this one. That happened before. There was these stairs that weren't loaded, but I figured as I walked over them, they would just act as stairs anyway, because that's usually what happens in a lot of games, but I just fell straight through. And it happened again. I thought it was gonna be like, it was just straight darkness, and I was gonna have to like light things along the way to make a path to where I needed to go. I thought that was gonna be really cool, and then it just it just wasn't loaded at all. Oh, I'm sad. Yeah, my PC is not strong enough to play a lot of these games that I want to play. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I do have a snack with me, of course. These are always a little longer. It's always fun to play, though. I hope it's fun for you guys to watch. But I am gonna need some game suggestions after Alan Wake 2. I do have something that I want to do before I get to anything else, but that probably won't take me super long, and I'll probably just do it in between some other stuff. So, if you guys have any suggestions or things that you specifically want to see, I'd be happy to see those.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something they couldn't see. and
So
yet
interesting.
making you aware of it.
Yeah, and if you did get a drink and a snack, let me know what you're snacking on. I actually got these mini muffins, the little bites. Yeah, I don't know why that's so finicky. I definitely need that right now because this has 9 bullets total. And I don't know what I'm gonna have to fight or who I'm gonna have to fight, but yeah. Hmm. Alan's voice line didn't play. This time, I'm gonna wait a minute. Hello? I don't understand this. It wants me to walk out before it generates, because the second I did walk out, everything started popping up.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
There we go. The game just hadn't caught up with itself. God.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
No.
Going up to our apartment? Would I be
No.
home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Got 3 lights. So... I don't know how many I can actually store. I had the phone.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Yeah, we already took care of Scratch. Oh, speaking of Alan Wake's American Nightmare, while not my favorite game, it was actually pretty good. Especially the, like, ending song. I don't know why, but I loved that. I got it on my playlist.
He was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Hopefully not. I would hate to find her here. Because we don't actually see or hear that much about Alice. That's not technically true. In American Nightmare, if you haven't watched mine or seen the game itself, sorry, I completely blanked when I pressed that button. We do know that she started making movies based off of Alan's life. I'm pretty sure it was based around his life. Or maybe she started up the Alex Casey movies. Haunting? Initiation 3?
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Yeah, I don't know why this turned off. But yeah, we learned that she's making movies and whatnot about its life. Her and Barry stopped talking.
Alice! Alice!
Well, it's not that they stopped talking, it's just they're not very close. They didn't like each other beforehand, and after
Alice.
Alan kind of disappeared, there wasn't any reason for them to really stick together at all. Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Well, yeah, he told you that specifically. Literally said that he popped up, like, just within her view, and then when she looked back, he was gone. He was doing it to kind of, like, torture her.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
What's that weird little
This symbol
spiral?
wasn't here before.
Yeah. It's weird. I'm guessing we gotta unlock that to further the story. Little ladder on tracks.
Alice's video camera.
Yeah.
No
Oh.
memory card inside.
Memory card. Alright. So that's what we're looking for in particular. Video art slash doc on screens multi focal point of the dark place. Wait. So does she know about any of that stuff? It's never actually said if she, like, was told or figured out any of it on her own. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Movies. Come on, Alan. Of course, the dark place makes you forget things, but you were the main character of American Nightmare. You're kind of like a secondary main character in this game. At least, as of right now. Oh, gotta get a better view.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Fitting.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
He kind of showed up. Yeah. Flashing. Oh, what? Interesting. Is there supposed to be, like, sound?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
What? I'm so confused. That is very interesting, though. It's kind of like a never-ending loop. It's like the darkness was forcing the story to implode on itself because he was getting too close to succeeding. And it's more of just a theory, though. But I do really like how fleshed out the characters of Alice and Alan are as a couple. It's just such an interesting thing. It shows how two people who love each other so much can get torn apart by just something honestly kind of small. Like, I understand that he had a block and that kind of ruins his whole thing, but in the long run, that was honestly kind of a small thing. They obviously had plenty of money to, coast until he got his creativity back, but he needed to keep going. But, I do kind of feel bad for Alice, though, since she was always Alan's wife. That was just kind of her role that everyone saw her as. which I know can't feel good, especially when you have your own dreams and aspirations, and they're basically only able to come to light when her husband forces other people to accept them, which probably doesn't really feel good either. But, it does show how much they love each other. They're constantly trying to help the other, but in the end, it just fell apart, it seems. I honestly wonder what's gonna happen if they, meet up again. Because it has been 13 years? Was that right? 2010. This game came out in 2023. Um, so yeah, for some reason the dates are the exact same as the years they were put out, which isn't really that crazy, but it's interesting. Hmm. Yeah, not sure. It is gonna be really, really cool to see how everything plays out. I did get a little bit of a spoiler on one thing. I was looking at the achievements to see what I got and what little things I could do. I tried not to scroll too far, but of course spoiled myself. I'm terrible about that. Thankfully I didn't read too much, so I'm not actually sure what it is, but I did read what it was called. Saga and Alan in the same room.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch?
He's dead.
Or is it the Dark Presence?
It should be.
It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Always with the synchronized coffee drink.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Yep, figured it was time to play as Saga again.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. I feel bad for these guys.
I had to. But yeah, there is quite a lot to process. But oh,
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult
do
has the
have it?
clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Dark Place eats away at your memories, so I mean they don't know that, so of course they can't actually figure it out. But and here we go again with her stupid psychic
Wake
powers.
said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Of course he's here. That's the whole point. This is where the story takes place.
Scratch looks just like Wake.
Ah,
Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Scratch is the darkness. The darkness has a connection to Wake. So, of course, Scratch is connected to Wake. Oh, can I actually get a weapon upgrade? I can. That might be nice. Don't have enough for any of this. I actually like the pistol a little more. I would very much like to increase the size of my magazine.
Lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
That's an interesting way to do it. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I can't reload right now. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
I know. Besides, he has an eidetic memory or
Inside
a
the
photographic
trailer,
memory.
at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
He had one page. One. God. Alright, but, case board. Actually, wait, I do have this.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Well, it's more find the cult, find the clicker. But, sure. Where's the clicker? The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker. So, I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. Inside the trail.
The cult of
Blah,
the
blah,
tree
blah,
has
blah.
the clicker Wake told me about.
Those clickers in cult
They're
possession.
part
Some
of all
each
this.
other's somehow. Find evidence. There's some evidence for that. Trailer near Watery Han. Good place to start. Alright. Cases. Cult of the tree. Wake. The cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. Wait, 1 second. What? Nope. Stop it. What kind of cult? Cult symbols, cult psychology. Which one would this be? Who's involved? This might actually be a who's involved one. Wait, no? Oh my god, that's a lot. What kind of cult then? Wait, no? Psychology? What? Goal? I don't see how that's a goal. I don't know, whatever. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? Well, yeah, that's not really a goal. But I guess the darkness does help them not get killed easily.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Okay. Oh my god. Let's just start with 1 and keep going. Fiction coming into contact with a dark place has the power to change reality.
That's it.
A story change reality rules. So whatever you write in the dark place becomes reality. It can't be that simple. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. Wait, this means the effect isn't immediate. There is still time to fix this. Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Magic light switch. Where do I even start with that? If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Wait, what? I'm honestly not sure which one this is. This only gives us 2 days to stop this. Yeah, that doesn't really fit there, though, because that doesn't tell us how to stop it. That just... I guess it's a time limit, so... whatever. There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. According to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How? Why? In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into a freaking nightmare. Okay. Well, I obviously can't let that happen. Scratch and the Dark Place are interchangeable. When the Dark Presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on it. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. I feel like that would be it, but... What do you mean? What? That wasn't even... This wasn't there! How does that... Okay. It would make sense that light is affected against the dark presence too. Yeah, but you need a lot more to actually take out the presence. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here.
Think.
I am thinking. So it's this one. Even though that says how to stop it. Well, the areas are safe from the dark presence and the Taken. Yeah, they're called safe havens for a reason. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. Wake was in another world that entire time. Yep. Wake says that the dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. So what? Cauldron Lake is the gateway to some other world? I guess so. Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. This place in the dark place. The page called this area an overlap. Oh, was it really not that? Oh, that one's finished.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Well, it's kind of like Monster. Another world reached via Cauldron Lake, home to the dark presence bleeding into our world through overlaps. The overlap. Enter the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. How to enter. An overlap needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality eroded by repeated dark lore and a counterpoint, crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting the story on the other side.
Nope.
What? Whatever. For the overlap to form, it can't just be an urban legend. It must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Bedtime stories, folk tales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where overlaps came to be. These are very close. So overlaps can only form in specific places. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better.
Think, Saga.
What do you mean? Wait, if it's not this one, and it's not this one... Oh, yeah, okay. Sounds like darker, more emotional works are more effective at altering reality. The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
No. Art plus dark place changes reality. If not stopped, story will overwrite reality. Okay. That's all I can do with this, because this one's for a different thing. F for cases, cult stashes, no, nursery rhymes. Oh yeah, I haven't done like anything with
Creepy
this one.
dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
I mean, they're not really that creepy, but I guess. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Rhyme found at the river near Cauldron Lake. Oh, okay. In the rhyme, the mother crow tried to protect its nest, but ultimately failed. Rhyme found outside the Cauldron Lake Ranger. Whatever. The year of the rhyme left her child unprotected. FBC file listing test sites in Cauldron Lake. The locations are Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Pro doll used to solve the rhyme puzzles. Well, it's like right underneath that. Wolf doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Hero doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of these. Oh my god. An email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell. What are these? Who made them? Very parafictional research? Who's funding these people? FBC file on the reality-altering effects of the nursery rhymes.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
FBC created the rhymes research
And
to
that
see if
always goes
nursery
well.
rhymes have power to affect future? Weird. So the FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. That it does. Dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. Yeah, dark. Looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? Reenacting the rhyme made the environment change. Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? I found a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper with children's drawings. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment? Charm appeared at the site of the rhyme. A charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. Rhyme found near the bridge at Cauldron Lake.
Yes.
A rhyme about counting crows. Each number of crows has a different meaning. Mip. Yeah, give it a second. Takes a while, always. I also don't seem to have the map for these. The Oh Dear Diner. Alright, let's just continue with the case board. I'm obviously done with that one. I do actually want to check out the cult stashes. What do I have here? Oh, it's just the one stash that I found. I'm so sad that I couldn't figure out the clue to that other one. Like, I have no idea what it should be. Lunchbox found at the bottom of the waterfall at Cauldron Lake. There was a page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction? Maybe? Alright, that took forever. I seem to keep putting that off, apparently. But that is all.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
That's not a good
No,
idea.
you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan's saga stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Wait, really? That's actually kind of interesting to think about. Alright, this one's the older one. How do things change, though? I can play in different orders? So I guess if I want to do Alan's side first... Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that, because I kind of want to do Sagas first, because I was just playing as Alan. That was dumb of me. This is gonna take 5 minutes every time I want to switch. But hey, snack break, drink break, always nice. Oh, definitely gotta stretch, God. Oh, God. Stretch, and I went back to my non-stretch position and just... Yeah. The story so far is being really weird. It's so interesting. Because the first Alan Wake was very well thought out. They had so much going for them. Especially with the, it was like the Dark Place with the fledgling. Like, it was so slow, and it was so... Like, it was just people. That's all they could really do. Well, the crows, obviously, which suck, I hate them. But they couldn't really do anything else but the people and crows, as well as, like, crows outfit, you know. Now, they're sending wolves after me. There's, like, a lot more people. They're animating dead corpses, or reanimating. And It's just very cool to see how much they've evolved. Like, you're not gonna know their word, they're nice. Like, they even had ones that, when you had light, they would split. Like, you just straight up shoot them without altering them. But, oh, hello, Alan.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
Wait, what? What the?
I'd seen a type page in another manuscript. Returned. I didn't remember writing it. It fell from here. Hold it. I had to find it.
Now, hold on a second. What are you talking about? Do not tell me I just full on. I already did this, didn't I?
Indeed. I needed a new draft that could be closer to my goal.
I'm so. Oh, why don't you do this to me? Why?
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another.
Last time I didn't actually finish the chapter, but I had been playing for 2.5 hours. So we're back here. I honestly didn't want to do this yet.
I was back. I had forgotten. I'm not as worked out. I could take control. No one's rises.
Oh, it's so bad. Look out. Okay. I can't switch back, as I saw. Yeah, now I have a choice. But I don't even want to. Ugh. I'm dumb. I should have done it. I saw that I could, and I was like, alright, might as well. And then, of course, looks like it is. Okay, yeah. So I just press 4 twice to do that. Might as well just keep going. I don't want to spend another 5 minutes to get back to Saga. Besides, this will make it easier. Because he already knows what's going on. And I'm gonna have to wait 5 minutes anyway. Great. That's gonna be a Night Springs episode, isn't it? Am I supposed to go up there, or? Oh, yeah, okay. They're confirming it. Okay.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light.
A live concert just for me. How nice. Oh god.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Ooh, you, so true. So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah. Sorry if you have epilepsy. Probably should put a warning, but I might forget, so. Oh, I didn't realize that this had opened. I was just enjoying the show. Because the music is actually good. Or did you not like the music?
And the award goes to Alan White. And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away.
Why is the dark blaze doing this? I'm honestly not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I took it. Am I supposed to go backstage? Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. There's just a very visible ladder. Catwalk. I wonder if I can grab it. Ooh, flashlight. Ooh, this where... That's the same, like, setup where Casey died. Yeah, and I got the gun at the same time as well. I guess I'm gonna have to actually fight some people here.
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
I'm so confused on what's actually going on. I'm guessing I have to, like, steal some light. From somewhere. To get the car working. If all those signs, they don't actually lead me the correct way. I feel like. Oh, okay, so I just keep going through. I just had to keep following those. Okay. I do like the old Gods of Asgard. They're a good band. I can't remember the actual name of the band who plays as them. Welcome to Bright Falls. Oh, the stage is moving. Oh, a car.
Maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage. Away from the city, a romantic getaway.
wasn't just telling a story. Oh. I got it.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war meets its warrior, true and right. The
That's 6
darkness
shots in
within him held her hostage. Had he seen her drowning, would have saved her from the depths of the
Give me a second. Oh, you little. Oh. I'm a little bit overkill, but you've got to be kidding me. Oh. What? I reloaded my flashlight. Why didn't it work? Please go quickly. Don't take 5 minutes. Oh. It actually went quickly. Like, I don't understand that, though. I literally did the thing. Oh, it's still gonna take 5 minutes. But I did the thing. I grabbed the batteries. I reloaded my pistol. Then I pressed Q to refill my battery. I wasn't looking at the battery itself because, you know, I pressed the Q button, so I figured it'd work. And then I pressed middle mouse click. Little scroll wheel. I pressed that in. Did nothing. It just started putting the batteries in. But, you know, I got sickled in the face. I don't understand. Ugh. But that is 100% like a crowd of people that I'm supposed to just immediately... But I wanted to not use my one-shot resources. But yeah, I ended up using it anyway. Oh wait, did I? Oh wait, I meant to just use that. I just wasted a thing of battery. Oh my god! I dodge. I swear to God! Ah! I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Especially since they come in like waves for some reason and they like just show up behind me. Even though I feel like they're just supposed to be a crowd of people to use the thing on. And I can't get to those batteries because every time I try and go for the batteries, it's already like, I need the batteries. I also kind of wasted my battery twice. And when you only get 4 uses, it's kind of a you're screwed situation. Why am I so bad at video games? Like, I 100%ed Silk Song. Can't I just, you know, do this? It's a quick thing. Uh, I'm just crying a lot on the inside. But yeah, I honestly don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the stripes. I swear to God, get off. And I gotta reassign this again. I don't want it on 3. I want it on 2. Oh, reload. Where's... What? Okay, why can you just do that? That's annoying. I'm stuck. I'm in the corner. Wait, did she regain her darkness? Let me reload. Miss me. Oh, you... It was the last one! Last one! Like, what am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm doing that just right. I aimed a little too far back, and I kind of shot at the guy's feet. I tried to do it between them, but it didn't really get both of them. It only got him. And for some reason, she regained her darkness. I mean, we are in the dark place, so it kind of makes sense that she would get darkness back. But I hate that. That sucks. Maybe I should have gotten the 25% bigger radius for the flare gun. That'd probably do decently. But it seems 3 people show up for both, like, waves. And the second wave doesn't show up till I get, like, halfway in. So maybe I should just shoot at the ground next to those 2 that first pop up, turn around, deal with that guy, and then go in and spawn the next 3. Because I feel like I'm screwing myself over by just running in. I wanted to get them all out and then shoot them all at the same time so I could use less resources, but I don't care anymore. This is annoying. The darkness within him. Shouldn't one be spawning? What is... The light was like clearly on him, but wasn't doing anything to him. This is BS. Also, it's so loud I can't hear if anyone's getting closer to me. Was it really only just the one guy? I figured they'd send like a huge wave of them after me. Also, I have no healing items, and there won't be any like safe spaces, obviously. Oh my god. I miss? Shoot! Oh my god! This is a huge wave. Yep. I didn't reload because I dodged. I pressed the dodge button, you son of a... Do not make me do both again. Don't make me do both again. Please don't make me do both. I swear to God, if you make me do both... How many attempts is this gonna take? I feel like this shouldn't be that hard. I picked normal difficulty. I didn't bump it up to nightmare mode, did I? God, imagine if I did. That would be awful. Like, this game was never really about its, like, fights. It was more about the story. Which, I mean, I do love a good, you know, the fights in games, but this just feels kind of annoying. Because, yes, I do have an area of effect weapon, but it seems kind of finicky. Like, I feel like I'm shooting it in a spot that should get multiple people, but it just doesn't. Not to mention the flashlight sucks. Like, the first game, I could just have the flashlight on them and it would slowly drain the darkness. But now I have to boost it. And not only do I have to boost it, it's like a very small light that doesn't hit them, like, at all. True and right, but the darkness within him never lost him. But the music is, like, really good. I love it. Like, see, I feel like that was directly on him. It was still illuminating him. Sure, it wasn't dead on, but, like, come on. What? It's supposed to... Oh my god, and it gives me no healing items. How am I supposed to do this with no healing items? It didn't give me those last time. What am I... Okay, I should save... Wait, no, I shouldn't save that because that won't heal me all the way anyway. Oh, I have 2 of those? Oh, nice. Alright. I might have 3, actually. Alright, I remember I can just grab this crap. This time I got 4 flares. Quick slot to 3. And painkillers, quick slot those to 4, I guess. Alright, but it changes up the loot for some reason. Oh, come on. See, look at that. That was like... Okay, but at least that went off correctly. Oh my god, I feel like the aiming just is not great. You have to really place each bullet perfectly. And like, if you walk at all, like the range in which the bullet can go is huge. I have like no bullets this time though. I still have a decent amount of flares, I guess. But I hate using flares though. Okay, that was actually kind of close. One hit wouldn't have been too bad, but still. Ooh, that's a good amount of money. Okay, I'm finally getting back to the typewriter. You know what? Screw this. I'm going forward. Refill my flashlight because I'm definitely gonna need that. Dude, look at that. Beautiful. Love getting into a safe light. I don't know why there is one here, but thank God for it. Oh, I'm very happy to see you here. I should not have done Alan's side first. I haven't gotten an actual, save point forever. Okay, I'm back here. Please let me go in the closet and save.
That was pretty good. A vision.
Aww. What?
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript and the key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo seems to seek out again and again.
They probably had so much fun with this.
To bring this song to its end.
Use this musical.
I gotta figure it out and bring this song to its end.
Wait a second. Okay, that's where I came from. Yeah. I do like the musical. It's really nice. Like, Alan's voice actor is really good. Like, his voice is great. Oh, cut out. Show champion of light. Show the herald of darkness. I don't actually know the... Never heard this before, so it... God, I hate how my audio keeps cutting out. I don't know why it does that. Makes things a lot less enjoyable. Okay. Yeah, I finally got a safe haven after a while. There are so many people still chasing after me, though. There was like 9 of them at least. But I don't know why that keeps happening. Like, I get why it's glitching visually and whatnot, but I don't know why it keeps glitching out with the audio and how it gets like desynced from the actual things happening, like the cutscenes. Like that whole beginning cutscene when Saga was talking to Alan, it was like slightly off. Like it wasn't enough to make it so you couldn't understand what was going on without reading the subtitles, but it was just I don't know. I didn't like that. It's just so annoying. And I hate how this chapter is just so many loading screens. Not to mention I died like 7 times, because of course I did. Oh, time to progress the
And I
story.
thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Oh, I still have 3 charges. Oh, damn. Oh. Sounds like an RT. I'm gonna remember any words of power or gun over. I don't want to snooze, because those are actually kind of important. Yeah, I'm kind of straight to Hey, man.
Champion of light,
That's right.
herald of darkness, lost in the
He doesn't remember the lyrics. I mean, neither do I, but still. Alright,
My Swedish brothers, perkele. Ai, nyt on kyllä joo. Laita pojat jenkkakoneet soimaan. Tänä.
I don't know Swedish. Then you speak Swedish, I'd, don't know what he said. Don't mind. I got an achievement. Alright, I don't feel like I've done very much. Is there gonna be no... Is there no music? I... Okay. That was just a part, so... I'll keep playing. I don't know how long I've been playing. Blub, blub. Oh my god. Let me save. I can swap back and forth at any time, like where I find these? Interesting. That was 40 minutes ago? Oh my god. Maybe I should stop. I think I've played for a little while. I don't want this to go on too long. I might need to space things out a little more. I did actually really enjoy all the singing and stuff. For the next time, I might go back and play this side of things, because while I enjoy Alan's like side of the story and whatnot, I feel like I should go back and actually keep going with this. I have to do both anyway, I think. Yeah, I wanted to do hers first anyway. I just kind of wanted to see it happen, and then ended up accidentally getting... Why did he scream no? Okay, this is gonna take, like, a while, but, I do really hope you enjoyed watching. Even with the annoying, like, fights I just had to do, I am having fun with this game, like a lot of fun. I always love thinking about how this story can connect, especially with the one from 2010. Because Alan Wake has been and probably always will be my favorite game. Even when I forget about it, it's just, second anything relating to it pops up, I just instantly flashes through. God. I I was really worried that this game was gonna be like some cash grab that didn't have any actual heart in it or something, but seeing all the detail put in, I can tell that this is like a huge, big company doing this and whatnot, but the people who made it were actually putting in the time and effort for the story. And that's why it took so long to get the next actual big game out. I say next actual big game because Alan Wake's American Nightmare was just, it was pretty small. And yeah, I very much enjoy the story so far. Like them starting off with just the FBI agents and trying to figure out how like Alan Wake's books and the Cult of the Tree were kind of connected together with what was going on with Agent Nightingale, and then finding out about Agent Nightingale. That just really kicked things off really nicely and slowly tied stuff more and more together to Alan Wake, its story and how it ended before. So yeah, I'd say they did an amazing job so far. I have no idea what's coming next. I have no idea what they're going to do with this. I've been spoiled on as few things as humanly possible. Like I've seen images, but other than that, and like some of the titles of the achievements, I have no idea what I'm getting into with a lot of this. So, if you have been enjoying this, I would very much appreciate a like and subscribe. I don't know if I said that before. I was kind of got caught up in me fanboying over all this. Yeah, I'd very much appreciate that. I love having you guys along with this journey. And yeah, with that, I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.